Finally, the cats meow. Thanks to their resilience and uncanny ability to land on their feet, cats have been said to have 9 lives. But for felines with special medical needs or disabilities, the chances of surviving just 1 life would be slim without 10th Life Cat Rescue. Winner of a grant through the Monsanto Grow St. Louis contest, this nonprofit provides a safe haven and another chance to cats who need it most.
We have a cat named Pip. He's a special guy because his front legs are permanently bent, and he gets around in a sort of army crawl, walking on his elbows, and you know, he's doing great because as far as he knows, this is normal, and he acts like a normal kitten, jumping and playing and running around terrorizing the other cats. So he's a pretty cool guy, and we're happy to have him.
Elizabeth Frick founded 10th Life Rescue to give cats like Pip a safe place to wait for a loving home.
When we lived in Chicago, we adopted a few cats that all had special needs. And the more we were around them, the more we loved them and felt like they deserved that extra chance and the opportunity to have a really happy life. By adopting those cats, this passion was created in me for that type of animal. And so, of course, when I started 10th Life, that was a natural progression to add the special needs component, and that's, you know, really our main focus.
Special needs are defined broadly at 10th Life, from short-term medical conditions to long-term disabilities. Augie was born with microphthalmia, which caused constant infections in his already blind eyes. To save his life, his eyes were removed.
Augie's amazing. He gets around this house like he can see, and people are amazed to learn that he's blind. So he's really a pretty good testament to giving the kitties with special needs an extra chance. This is Izzy, and Izzy came to us through another local rescue. They felt like 10th Life was better equipped to handle Izzy's needs. She actually has rear legs that are sort of twisted. So she walks on the, on the tops of those legs, kind of like flippers. And sometimes Izzy will balance on her front legs. So she really doesn't use her back legs very much. But the incredible thing is she gets around just great. She uses her litter box, and she, when she wants to get onto some furniture, she just digs her nails in and climbs her way up. So it's pretty amazing that a kitten this little doesn't let obstacles get in her way. So we find Izzy pretty sweet, and she and Pip are good buddies. Pretty much every weekend, 10th Life has a table or a booth at something around town just to let people know who we are and to meet some of our adoptable cats. Kitty. I tell our foster parents that how can somebody fall in love with a cat they've never met? So we really try and get our cats out in public and talk to people about 10th Life and cats in general and really try to educate the public on what it is we do. This year, one of our biggest successes was a cat named Lincoln, and when he was found in the middle of a sidewalk, completely motionless, we went to pick him up and were actually disheartened to see him. Nothing moved, he could barely lift his head, and so we took him straight to the vet, and the vet didn't really know what had happened. There was no visible sign of trauma. So she said, let's do this physical therapy, see what happens over the next couple weeks. The foster parent worked with him and did the physical therapy twice as much as the doctors recommended, which was incredible.
And so that night we started him, we made a little chair that helped support him where he could sit upright, and then with each day, like we saw little paw flexes, and then he started, you know, kind of trying to raise up, and then he's progressed to where now he was quadriplegic and now he's fully mobile. So he is definitely, I think, the epitome of an example of a cat that I think any other shelter would probably consider a hopeless case since he couldn't move at all. And now 10th Life gave him a chance and he's completely normal.
Lincoln has become a bit of a spokescat for the organization and recently got spiffed up for the big 10th Life Sips and Sweets fundraiser. Guests enjoyed an evening of live music, wine tasting, and goodies from some of the best local bakeries, confectioners, and cafes.
I'm amazed at the amount of the local businesses are here and the news coverage we have received from local celebrities. It's amazing. I think it's really great for a young organization that's only been around coming on 4 years this summer.
But the night wasn't just about sipping wine and sampling sweets. It was, of course, about the cats. Volunteers and foster parents were on site to answer questions about their furry friends, the adoption process, and their own experiences working with 10th Life, which is 100% volunteer run.
They're so wonderful to have around, to be part of the household, to watch them grow and gain health, and it's been a real pleasure.
I'm doing fostering, volunteering, just being as involved as I can be to help.
I've been with 10th Life for about a year now, and it's one of the best volunteer opportunities I've ever done.
I'm proud to be a part of rescuing lives, little furry lives, but I mean, valuable and important ones nonetheless.
So with a band of committed volunteers and the support of the local community, what's next for 10th Life?
We are hoping to start at some point in the next few months an animal-assisted therapy program where we take some of our more outgoing kitties to nursing homes and hospitals, for people who can't have their pets with them, to give them that soothing presence of a cat.
Currently, 10th Life is a collection of foster homes, but in 2013, this building in the Fox Park neighborhood will be rehabbed and turned into its home base.
Our plans are to create a beautiful adoption center where the cats are in rooms and they can roam freely and people can come and visit the cats. And so it'll give us lots of opportunities to work more with the public and to invite people to meet us and talk to us about cats. Maybe we may hopefully cause people to think about what is an adoptable cat and what is worth saving.